10 advantages of onion that will surely surprise you. I can't envision a world without onions. The onion may not be the widely adored vegetable, however it sure is helpful. Whenever you strip onions and begin crying, simply think about all the extraordinary medical advantages you are getting. They contain loads of fiber and cancer prevention agents. They are additionally plentiful in nutrients B and C, and are brimming with sulfur, iron, potassium, phosphorus, calcium, and manganese. Every 100 grams of onion contains around 45 calories. Onions. A word about tears. Tears keep the eyes in extraordinary condition, by going about as a grease that additionally assists with eliminating microbes and poisons. Without tears, our eyes would just not work by any stretch of the imagination. In the event that cutting onions up truly makes you cry pails, you could give turning a shot the overhead ventilator on your cooker. Another stunt is to freeze the onions for around 15 minutes before you begin hacking or dicing them. The main issue here is that they will be more diligently to cut. Here are 10 amazing advantages of onions. 1. Decreases torment after a honeybee sting. At the point when you are stung by a honeybee, it very well may be an excruciating and expanding experience. Applying ice and taking a painkiller can be helpful. Be that as it may, here's a tip you might not have attempted. Apply a newly sliced onion to the influenced region to decrease torment, as per Dr. Eric Square of the State College of New York at Albany. 2. Brings down awful cholesterol. Studies at the Chinese College of Hong Kong show that onions, particularly the red ones, can help decrease the degrees of terrible cholesterol. Studies show that expending a large portion of a crude onion every day can assist with raising the great HDL cholesterol by 30%. Chives, garlic, and shallots are additionally successful. They all originate from the allium family. 3. Expands your gracefully of glutathione. Glutathione is one of the most significant cancer prevention agents. Our bodies produce considerably a greater amount of it by eating loads of onions and furthermore different vegetables, for example, cauliflower and broccoli. This cell reinforcement can avoid malignancy, coronary illness, and even Alzheimer's sickness. 4. Leaves cold speechless. What do the Roman ruler Nero and President George Washington got in like manner? The two men were completely persuaded that the most ideal approach to stop a cold and creating sore throat was to eat an onion. Nutrient C is the mindful offender. 5. May assist monitor with blooding sugar. Onions contain allyl propyl disulfide, oil of onion. This oil demonstrations in a manner like how insulin assists balance with blooding sugar levels. Constrained examination shows that it assists with diminishing blood space. 6. Expels brown complexion spots, melasma, from skin. Blending onion juice got by slashing and afterward pressing, with an equivalent measure of apple juice vinegar can expel dim spots on the skin, when applied 2 times per day. Melasma or hyperpigmentation is frequently brought about by sun, contraceptives, or pregnancy. It is once in a while alluded to as a pregnancy veil. The 2 onions and the juice vinegar help to adjust the pH of the skin. 7. Onions are rich in quercetin. It is presently settled in clinical circles that the quercetin flavonoid is basic in assisting with warding off, or fix, the accompanying inconvenient well-being conditions. Blood clusters. Bronchitis. Feed fever. Diabetes. Asthma. 8. Detoxifying with onions. One of the most stressing parts of our condition is the amount we are presented to some awful metals, lead, cadmium, and mercury. These metals do a great deal of damage in our bodies. We have to dispose of these by detoxifying. The most ideal method of doing this is to discover nourishments that have methionine and cysteine, which are sulfur-containing amino acids. These go about as a magnet for those destructive metals, and assist us with discharging these. Learn to expect the unexpected. Onions have a lot of these amino acids, so they are actually an astounding method of detoxifying. 9. Onions may help forestall disease. One of the most widely recognized malignant growths among men influences the prostate organ. Studies distributed in the Diary of the National Disease Organization show that standard utilization of the allium family kind of vegetable, shallots, garlic, and onions may assist with lessening the occurrence of prostate malignant growth. Comparable investigations show that stomach and bosom disease rates may likewise be cut by eating onions. 10. Assists with keeping up cerebrum well-being. Who isn't stressed over cognitive decline and cerebrum keenness? Studies show that the utilization of onions can help when the cerebrum is harmed by a stroke or a coagulation. It appears to assume a significant job in our emotional wellness. Whenever you take a foul onion in your grasp, consider all the medical advantages. Possibly you will cry less when you cut.